toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the cane gonna trip me up. Yeah, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they cut me up until I'm just a nose. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the cane gonna trip me up. Yeah, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Great White Isn't, y'all. Great White Isn't. Get your chair, get your mats. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Great White Isn't, y'all. Great White Isn't. Yes, indeed. Yes, let's get this party started right. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. I'm so happy to see I'm at 226 subscribers. I couldn't be happier and shocked that this old crone, this internet, is definitely the playground of the younger people. Not this old crone. If I had a grandchild, I'd be hooking him up. Get the camera set up for your grandma. Upload that there, do that there. But now grandma got to do it herself, child. Great Ride Isn't, y'all. It's getting closer to me going to the west. Now, see, I was thinking I'd still be on East Coast time. I didn't have my watch on, but that's what I bought the watch for. So I could see what time it is on the East Coast. And that it would be like 4 o'clock in the morning for me from the West Coast. And it'd be 7 o'clock on the East Coast. But I have to tell you, it hit me this morning. Something said, girl, if you do that, them folks will be saying that you never left your house. I was like, that's what they were saying? They were saying I never left my house. So they said, just go, you're in California. I ain't going to California. West Coast. You going West Coast? So just go ahead with the West Coast time. Because these folks back here be saying, oh, 7 o'clock. There's no way she'd wake up. Well, yeah, my dedication is such I would. But something says, nah, use your dedication someplace else. That's going to backfire on you. The folks will be saying, She still ain't going nowhere. Attacking me, making me have to show receipts. You know what I'm saying? But this is a new adventure for me. You know? I haven't been even inside an airport. When did my grandmother die? I think it was 91, 92. So we're talking about 30 years. Yeah. So, that's the first thing. That's the first thing we got to take care of. Getting me used to the airport. Now I was on the bike this morning. I do the bike on Mondays. I don't know why I do the bike on Mondays, but I do. And then I come down here and I walk. But I really don't loose up. Look, my body doesn't loosen up until close to the end of the week. So, we got that. And, yeah. Things have changed. It's so much easier. And communication is so much easier. Like, this is the perfect time. While I'm still in my right mind. Got health. But the thing I wanted to share with y'all was 2 years ago when I said I was going to do this, I had no idea how to get there. I just knew that for me walking and loving me, I was going to reward me by taking me to a free state. Now I was like, send me free state, send me free state. You don't know. I want to know, is oppression in the air? Is it an air thing? You know? Like, there were no penal colonies. Now there's prisons there. But there were no penal colonies for the prisoner of wars, the Moors. Remember, they had to build everything from the ground up. And, but they didn't make it to where I'm going, the state in which I'm going to. The state in which I'm going to doesn't even know about enslavement, Moors and stuff like that. They just like, ooh, we don't even want to know what's wrong with those crazy black people. They have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue. But for me, just being in a state or on a piece of land that wasn't designated to the oppression, the suffering, the misery, the killing of my ancestors or me or my children. I mean, Stacey Abrams lost, and I'm upset about that, but I made a commitment to go to Georgia if she won. I didn't really want to keep that commitment, because them people down there, those are really penal states for the prisoner of war wars and their descendants. That's where they brought it. It was up north too, but it fizzled out up north faster than it did down south. The oppressive laws came into place and all that stuff. I used to wonder, why can't two of us, and this was when the Bushes was in, and they put out laws, two of us can't get, all through history, laws, two of you can't gather, two of you can't gather. And I used to always say to myself, well, why can't we gather 2, 3, 4, 5? Only in church. That's why the cults are so popular. They say you can only gather that with large numbers if you're in a cult. You see how oppression rules? But if you just, people getting together, they can arrest and take everybody out. That's what y'all need. Diaspora Americans, Progressive Political Party, because laws like that is still active and on the books. On the books, I mean, they can be pulled out anytime it's time to catch our ass. And I never understood. Just like a force hate. So I didn't want to go back to those enslavement states. I didn't. My father sit me down there with my grandmother, and whew, well, I'm writing a book about it. That's why I'm going west. So I'll tell you about it. Whew. No. Mm-mm. So before I leave this earth, everybody bucket list. Oh, I want to jump out of a plane. I want to go stay in a state that, I mean, yes, they have laws on the books just for us. What? These Europeans that just came over, what, in the 1900s or the 1800s, they have no freaking idea, not even a clue. The states that said we don't want slavery said we will put laws on the books that if an African American come in this state and do anything, we will punish them to the fullest extent of this law we put in place just for them. Yes. So I know those are there. I know those are there. I know those are on the books. Just like I laugh at South Carolina. You know, murder is not going to get executed. Only really poor, low-life, white people get executed in South Carolina. But honey, an African American or a black who sneezes can wind up getting fried. Because those laws are still on the books. Instead of calling them legislative laws, they should call them cookbooks. Because those laws are in place to fry us. See, fry, cook. Anyway. So I'm happy to be going into a state that, no idea. No idea. Just free from the dirt when I put my foot on the ground, when I come off the plane. Now, before I get there, I'll be going. I ain't gonna leave the airport though. Whew, I'll be going to that demon airport. Ooh, the demon airport, honey. Ooh, that demon airport. I'm just going to sit there and say, ancestors, just go and eat them people's energy up. Destroy the energy. Make sure they're never able to come back to this earth. That energy destroy, to kill, that racist, that thousands and thousands of lives they lost, they caused to be lost, and their greed and their selfishness. I'm going to just sit there and say, mighty more people just eat that energy up. Never let that energy come back to this earth. Never. Every child stillborn. Never let that energy come back to the earth. It's vile. It's despicable. It's disgusting. So as I have to sit in that airport with that vile, despicable, disgusting name of that disgusting, despicable, disgusting family, I just sit there and say, mighty more ancestors, get a hold of that energy and destroy it. Destroy the energy before it can even get into a human body. Destroy it so it never come back on this earth again. So that's why I'll sit there doing while I have the layover. I'll be saying, crush it. Take that energy and every child that they try to have on this earth stillborn. Don't give no energy to that bloodline. Let that bloodline fall right to the earth. Whoosh. So that's what I'll be doing. sitting there trying to get the ancestors to get rid of that energy so that vile energy won't get back to this earth again. See, I reason that since we descendants of the mighty Moors who were brought here as prisoners to these penal colonies that are now known as the United States of America, learn, child. I learned. But I'm going to a free state. I just want to know if it's different. Will my thoughts, and I'm writing, will my thoughts be free? Because here I know, I'm like, where I am, when you live in these penal states, this is how African Americans got to live. You always got to be ready for some shit to pop off behind some bullshit because of Hatfield and McCoy. That's how you live your life. Waiting, knowing they're going to do some fuck shit. And ain't nothing you can do to stop them. Until you get Diaspora American Progressive Political Party, that is. But you know they're going to do something stupid, something dumb, and something directed towards you. Because all the laws are like that. Please. Then when I come back, I'll be at that airport again. And then I'll just say, you know, ancestors, can't your energy go through that legislation and squeeze the hearts of all those vile, disgusting Hatfields and McCoy, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, etc., fucking etc. Squeeze them to protect your descendants. Because your descendants ain't doing nothing. They on their knees and shit. So, I'm going to be willing that energy. Go through that legislative, go through that Senate, and start squeezing them hearts until the blood stops pumping. See? So if they're never able to come, you stop the ones that's here, and then you stop the energy, destroy the energy, get rid of what's here, then we got a chance at a good life. Yes, indeed, honey. The king gonna trip me. But in this East Coast, all I worry about is what crazy shit they gonna come up with next to go after us. What law on the book they gonna use to trap us? I say, yes. Come walk with me. In the United States, all the laws are directed towards us. Because if I start walking, y'all, wars, they'll cut me up until I'm just and until these laws are changed, yeah, these harsh and horrible laws will remain active. White people, y'all gonna get caught up in it? Yeah, well, we is all of it. Said, come walk with me. I know I was on commercial. Yes, y'all. Because when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they cut me up until I'm just a nose. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the cane gonna trip me up. Yeah, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said, come walk with me, save your toes and feet. 'Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. Yes, yes. She's here, she's here. So as I said, I'll be staying all this week. When I go west, I will be starting my exercising on Pacific Standard Time, which is 4 hours ahead of this time. I could, because I don't got no appointments to go nowhere and do nothing, I could go at a time that's 7 o'clock here. But like I said this morning, hit me and said, and people say you're lying, you ain't go nowhere. This cult society. Whew, that's one thing about this human experience. When my energy and matter separate, I will not miss. These Hatfield McCoys are lying all the way through. From them those Scottish tales and those Irish tales, honey, they've been spinning them, and trying to make them real. And they're trying to make them real. Fables. That's why we have so many fables. I used to say, why we gotta read all these stories about fable? About lies? Why? Why do we gotta read all this stuff about lies? Is there no truth nowhere? Joe Hatfields and Coys know nothing about truth. It's in their blood. The tallest tale. All that kind of stuff. Please. So, whew, I would love to be on this earth when the Hatfields and McCoys' reign of terror is over. Over 200 years of terror under the Hatfields and McCoys. Can you believe it? Laws on the books all over the place. Harsh, nasty laws. Just for us. White people getting caught up in the net. But they're the ones that can stop it, but they... Please. Anyway. Diaspora, Americans, Progressive Political Party can stop it too. I remember the mayor of Mount Vernon. I was so happy to finally live in a city that had an African American mayor. Even though at the time they kept saying he had dreadlocks, so they kept saying he was Jamaican, but it was a very large Caribbean community in Mount Vernon. So he was going for the Caribbean community. So he let them think with his dreadlocks, he had hardly no hair, but the little hair he had, he did some dread. He let them think that he was Jamaican. And of course they put him in, and you know, he was just from Virginia, African American. But his claim to fame and what he did, he said the town was ran by Italians before. And though he was, okay, I marched on him. So I told the world, you're disgusting, you're despicable, and you shouldn't be mayor. But his thing was, well, the Italians did worse. And I said, well, what kind of shit is that? You were supposed to be elected to do better, not rate yourself to the Italians that did worse. What the hell? Yes, he did. Everything was rated on. So what? He moves money around. But the Italians move more money around. But I'm the mayor for the people. And he said, well, most of the people got money. Yes, indeed, honey. Yeah, but they managed to run out of Mount Vernon. Everybody who had money. Finally, people were able to buy those big mansions and gated where Stephanie Mills lived and Felicia Rashad's mother lived in. All that stuff, all those big houses over there on the edge of Mount Vernon. And then going into Bronxville. Bronxville broke off. Anyway, that was his claim to fame. Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting hot now. The man's claim to fame was the Italians did it for so long, he can do it too. So, if we didn't get mad at the Italians, don't get mad at him. So, that's the case. You know, with African American, but see, African American women, I think we have the better chance with. Because of the, if we find one, the maternal thing towards caring, preserving, uplifting, and stuff like that. Basically, to me, men work on two things: screwing and money. They care about two things: screwing and money. They love two things: screwing and money. So I would think I would push for diaspora Americans Progressive Political Party to have equal women and men. Equal candidates, women and men. But to break up this whole Hatfield and McCoy thing. I would like Alec Murdaugh on trial for killing his family and a whole lot of other atrocious stuff. Now that death penalty is there, but he's not going to get it because it's not fair for him. It's there for the poor whites and for African Americans. And there's loads of laws like that all over the place. Chances are, if you're in a state with a death penalty, it wasn't for the whites. Even if it's a free state, still wasn't for the whites. It was for any black that crossed over into that state that broke a toenail. They were going to be hung. So, and South Carolina was in place because, all they did was kill the descendants of the Prince of Wales War. That hate is still there. That hate is still there. Honey, a wild herd of horses going in only one direction, south, couldn't drag me down there. Please. Whew, no. Mm-mm. Even if their energy could come back and take care of them white people. But the energy, they don't even call up the white, they don't even call up the energy of their ancestors to come deal with them. But they're going with that blonde-haired, blue-eyed person. They keep calling them, that blonde-haired, blue-eyed person keeps fucking them up. They go to church every Sunday. Oh, call him. And then they, my son got arrested. Oh, they blew my son's brains out. Oh. And then they go back on Sundays and call up the blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy. And then when he come out and say, oh, they killed my husband. Oh, they killed my cousin. Call up your ancestors and send them to take care of that stuff. Right, ancestors? Call to defend you. But I'm going west. And it's for walking for 2 years. 2 years. Full 2 years. Emancipation Proclamation Day. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I think I'll have to do it again at the end. Yes, we're in our 3rd year. But I didn't do happy 2-year anniversary. I gotta make that video and put it up. Happy anniversary. Emancipation Proclamation Day, January 1st. Made 2 years that we have been walking. Happy 2nd year anniversary. Happy 2nd year anniversary. Happy 2nd year anniversary. Happy 2nd year anniversary. Happy 2nd year anniversary for walking. Happy anniversary for walking 2 years. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Yeah, I like to think that. I know Diane, right there on it. Diane Ezo, right there on it. Ezo is our resident illustrator. Y'all can find her a lot of times in my comments. Or you just put Ezo, E-Z-I-O. Ezo. Anyway, those two have been with me for 2 years, and they're still hanging with me going on my 3 years. Diane, Canada, and my subscribers, thank you so much. I'm so amazed. Even 226 in the millions and the billions. I go ahead, I see people like, ooh, millions. I was like, ooh, come on now. This old lady is happy to wake up and exercise, hopefully motivate. Tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. Ooh. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, and we're going to knock out 10. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. Yeah, I'll be wrangling luggage and all kind of stuff. It says all kind of experiences I haven't had in over 30 years. And it's all thanks to this body, honey. It kept its promise to me, and I'm keeping my promise to it. I said, let's get healthy so we can have a big old experience. And my body said, yes, let's get healthy so you can have a great experience. And I'm fitting ready to have it. And I'm bringing the ancestors too. They coming. Yes, indeed, they're coming right along with me. They're coming. Ha! Thank you for the company. Oh, that was our old song. I'm walking, y'all. Trying to save my feet and toes.
Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend.
Trying to stay ahead of the show.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, 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 subscribe.
If I stop walking, y'all, that hate's gonna trip me up.
All the way up.
Come walk with me. Save your feet and toes.
Nose
Yeah,
to
I said, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes.
eyes to.
Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up with you. I'm just a nose.
Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend.
And
Thanks for coming on the walk. Subscribe, subscribe. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Save your toes and feet.